What can you do to improve the way that you collaborate both within your teams and with external parties? Hi, I'm Hannibal. I'm Head of Operations at IG, and today I'm going to be talking about collaborating efficiently. Collaborating is one of the most important parts of creating almost anything in business. When it works well, it plays to people's strengths, it maximizes efficiency and brings in the best of everyone's ideas. And when it goes badly, it introduces scope for miscommunication, duplicated effort and frustration. So what can you do to improve the way that you collaborate both within your teams and with external parties? For the kinds of projects that we work on, there's usually sort of three layers of collaboration almost. There's the collaboration that goes on within our clients when they're producing a document or getting a brief together for us. There's the collaboration that we do with that client, and then there's the collaboration within IG among our team and our designers. The first bit of that collaboration within the client is sort of less our remit, but it does affect the way that we receive a brief. There's plenty of tools that people can use when they're first brainstorming and putting together a presentation or a document, whether that is some kind of interactive whiteboard or even a physical whiteboard in a room, through to actual tools to help you work on a document simultaneously, whether that's Google Slides, Google Docs, or the Microsoft equivalents of that. Often, particularly when timelines are tight, it can be helpful to divide a document up into different sections and have different team members work on it, focusing on the areas where they have particular knowledge and expertise. That means that sometimes we receive documents in pieces, and it's our job to combine them together, something we're very happy to do. In situations like this, and in general, it's really important to have very clear lines of communication. For us, that means having a single point of contact at IG that the client knows that they can go to speak to. But conversely, it also can be really valuable for us to have a main or single point of contact at the client. So for example, if we're receiving different sections from different team members, it's great for them all to be sending it to the same person who can consolidate all of that. But if we're receiving feedback from the client on a job that we've worked on already or something that's in progress, it can be really helpful for all of that to be funneled through a single person. That prevents situations where different team members from our clients are giving different and potentially contradictory feedback on the same project. The final layer of collaboration then is the sort of collaboration that we do within our team at IG. Usually that means the main point of contact, the project manager, the person who's been going backwards and forwards with the client, discussing with the designers and coming together to create something that they know will make the client happy. For us, there's a few different tools that we use to help with that kind of collaboration. One of the main ones is just communicating a lot. We use instant messaging on Teams and video calls occasionally to just make sure that we are checking with each other constantly, sharing work in progress and making sure that everybody's aligned on what it is that we're producing. As well as creating a detailed brief and a mock-up that everybody can refer to, it's also really helpful for us to have a design reference like a brand guidelines document or a previous example or a template, again, so that we know what it is that we're all kind of aiming towards. This is particularly valuable for large, quick turnaround documents that might be divided up into sections and worked on by a number of different team members on our side who will need to make sure that they're using a consistent visual language and that when the document is combined back together, it's all going to look consistent. Another important function in our team that supports this process is our QC team. They oversee the final deliverable, making sure that all of the instructions have been followed, that everybody has worked in a consistent way, and if necessary, adapting the work of different designers, different team members to make sure it's all consistent before it goes out. As a team of designers, we're obviously generally pretty visual people, so we find the most effective ways always of communicating ideas, suggestions, edits, is always just to do a little mock-up, whether that's a drawing, a screenshot with some scribbles on, or even just something knocked together quickly in PowerPoint. That really helps make sure that there's no scope for misunderstanding, long, wordy explanations. It gets right to the heart of what the visual is that you're trying to present. all of these layers of collaboration come together to produce a document that everyone is proud of, and that hopefully has played to the strengths of all of the different people that have worked on it, from the people actually producing and writing the content, creating it in the first place, and setting the direction, through to the people that have actually created the design. If you'd like support with that side of things, we'd love to help. If you'd like to collaborate, you can get in touch via email or drop me a message on LinkedIn.